The central message of the FY23 budget is a shift in the structure of expenditure uh, away from revenue expenditure towards capital expenditure. And this has been brought about by adjusting the relative growth rates of revenue expenditure vis-a-vis capital expenditure. Total expenditure is budgeted to grow by 4.6% from a magnitude of 37.7 lakh crore to 39.45 lakh crore. However, within this, the revenue expenditure is only slated to grow by less than 1%. And in fact, capital expenditure is budgeted to grow by a whopping 24.5%. Therefore, this can be considered as a welcome thrust towards emphasizing capital expenditure, which is slated in the broad infrastructure expansion theme. In fact, the budget speech is started by laying out a 25-year plan in the Amrit Kaal, indicating a very ambitious infrastructure expansion plan. And that plan appears to have begun this year in FY23. Alongside, there is a clear indication of improved fiscal discipline. There is an endeavor to bring down the 6.9% fiscal deficit in FY22, which is actually just a marginal slippage from what was budgeted last year at 6.8%. But now from 6.9% fiscal deficit is being brought down to 6.4%, an improvement of half a percentage points. And the budget also states that over the next 3 years up to FY25, they will endeavor to bring it down to 4.5%. This has become possible by a very extraordinary buoyancy in gross tax revenues of the central government, and in fact that is just below 25% in FY22, although that growth rate is in FY22 is just below 25%. This growth rate has been scaled down to 9.6% in FY23. This translates to a buoyancy of little below 0.9. So I would say that this is a growth-oriented budget. The structure is in favor of capital expenditure. What is missing is possibly a midterm assessment of national infrastructure pipeline that would have indicated realistically how far we have made progress in terms of already achieved infrastructure expansion. Also, any significant emphasis on health infrastructure has not been spelled out. So some of those are the missing points. But on the whole, I think this is a positive growth-oriented budget.